because it make me sad when I hear people say, "Oh, he got his retirement and he got a stroke, or he got a heart attack, he has diabetes." Welcome to CEAV, the program to help you change your lifestyle, optimize, empower, unveil, and rejuvenate. Cœur in French is love. You've got to get love for you to be here, to take this program, to change yourself.
CEAV English Talk, a talk show in English on a variety of problem-solving ideas that are creative, educational, altruistic, and vital. Episode 6. Enjoy! Hello, Céline.
Hello, Eliane. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. So I'm Eliane Dakpogan. I'm an English coach. Okay, I help Francophones who like to speak English fluently and speak English fluently. Okay, so that's what I basically do. And I'm also running a business, a food delivery business. And I like to talk to people. So I'm running a YouTube channel, talking with Francophones, Anglophones, and helping them, helping people express themselves and talk on a variety of topics that are problem-solving ideas that can help us, let's say, figure things out, so to speak.
Whoa, how come you end up speaking English without any accent?
Well, let's say that's why I'm coaching to my students, because those people say, I'd like to speak English fluently. I've never lived in an English-speaking country. Never, ever. America, Ghana, you just pass through Ghana when you go to other countries. Like, my husband is from Benin. So you just cross Ghana and you go to Benin. Okay. So I've never lived in Ghana. No, Liberia, Sierra Leone, US, never, ever. So I'm the living proof. Let's say I'm a living proof that if you put in the work, okay, you can achieve what you want to achieve. So let's say I've been exposed to, let's say, American English for years. Listening a lot. I love that. And one of my friends from Nigeria, she calls me master listener because I have at least 4 hours of English listening every day. And I've been doing that for more than 20 years. So when people tell me I'd like to be fluent after 6 months, after 1 year, I say, okay. Are you ready to put in the work? Are you ready for the hours of input, listening, and then reading? Are you ready for that? Okay. Let's do that. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to be ready for it. So that's it.
Wow, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations. I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. Proud of you. Yeah. Very, very good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I really take this as a validation because it's been hard work for years. Not like I'm seeking this validation, but I just want my experience to be a showcase.
And actually, for the business that you are doing, just like myself, for the business I am doing, I am the avatar of my business. When you look at, so imagine I'm coming to talk to you about health, about feeling vibrant and energized, and I look like, yeah, I'm so tired. Are you going to believe me? No. Because if I don't apply, if I don't reflect the result about what it is that I do, you reflect the result of what you do. You are the own avatar, postcard of what you do. Congratulations, proud of you.
Thank you.
Interesting. So how is the business coming? When did you start and how is it coming? How is it doing?
Yes, let's say this business I'm running right now, I started, let's say 2 years ago.
The CEAV?
Yes, CEAV.
Okay.
CEAV 2 years ago. So CEAV, let's say, is a combination of my own experience, what I've been doing. Then
Okay.
I have packaged it and showing to people, okay, if you want to speak English, this is how you do. This is what I did. So just see me as a living proof, as an example, as a role model, if you will, and just do it, just replicate it, imitation. And so I'm coaching francophones mostly, okay, from Côte d'Ivoire, even from Europe, some from Europe or Benin, other countries, Burkina Faso, And so I'm running a coaching program called CEAV English Stories. I basically coach people speak English through stories, listening, and storytelling.
Okay.
So because it all comes down to communication. A language is a communication tool. So if we want to be able to speak, I've figured this out. You have to go through, let's say, 4 stages, but basically three stages for a start. What I call a rêve in French. The R stands for raconter des histoires. So first,
raconter des histoires.
Yes. First step is to tell stories. But this is what you want to be able to do in your communication. You want to be able to tell stories. So first you tell stories. But before being able to tell stories, which is the output, you need the input. So you need to listen to stories. That's the basics. We all do. Kids, adults. Our life, people's lives are stories. News are stories. So first, stories. So the core program is based on story listening and storytelling. I help people listen, understand, comprehend English sounds, basically from, the original sounds of English from America, basically from the US, and then replicate it and tell the stories that they've been listening. So after storytelling, next stage is to be able to teach skills. So next, communication. When you can tell stories, you can talk, you can say stuff, you can tell stories about your own life, about people's life. That's the first stage of communication, what you did yesterday and so on. Okay, somebody did that to you, you went somewhere, you tell stories. It's easy. That's the first step. Second step, you go ahead. You start now by teaching something, not just telling stories. You upgrade. You teach something. But for you to be able to teach something, to teach a skill, you have to be able to learn a skill. So skill learning, that's the next stage. Sewing, carpentry, whatever. Is it mechanics? Something you can do. A result you can show. You learn it, you teach it in the language. So if people are able to tell stories in English, the next step, I help them teach a skill in English. That's communication. These are valuable communication. Why are you talking? What are you talking about? Why do you want people to hear you, to listen to you? You tell stories, and then you have something to teach. And the first stage, higher stage, is to be able to sell a solution. Now you can tell stories, you can teach, and based on that you can sell something. You can sell solution to people. So selling is a communication. It's communication. You communicate because you want people to know that you can do this for them, and in exchange of money or resources or whatever. And after that, so R, raconter des histoires. I, enseigner des compétences. V, vendre des solutions. And E, étendre votre zone de confort. Extend your comfort zone. I don't like when people say go beyond or leave your comfort zone. No, we need to extend our comfort zone, because our comfort zone is where we can live and thrive and operate. If you don't have any, if you can't move your hand, you're not comfortable. You can't do something. So you need to expand. But for you to be able to expand your comfort zone, you need to go through storytelling, skill teaching, and then solution selling, and then it's okay. Only the sky is the limit.
Wow! Wow! Impressive! 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 Impressive!
So that's what I'm teaching to my students. So it's going well. You know, people are coming. They are happy. They are having fun. They are having some results. So I said, be patient. I'm not telling you you're gonna be fluent in 3 months or 1 year. No, it's gonna be, let's say, it's gonna take 3 or 5 years of intensity before you can start. You can start reap what you sow. So that's what I can say.
So how do you get your customers?
My customers? I do advertisement through social media, mainly YouTube and Facebook. So I post videos on regular basis, and when people see those videos, they reach out to me. Oh, I saw your video, or or referrals, or somebody, people I know. Okay. Oh, I'd like to. So that's how I started. Referrals, because people who know me, they know my they know, oh, we really want to speak English. Can you please help us? But it's funny because I've never thought before of becoming an English coach. No. People wanted me to become a coach because I wanted to speak English like I do. So I said, okay, so what can I do? Okay, you want to know what I did? Okay, so I managed to package it, and that's what is CEAV English Network now.
You are brilliant.
Oh, that's too much flowers.
You are brilliant,
for me.
And also, no, you are brilliant. I was looking at your posting. The people on social media, they don't like to write. Everybody has to want to do that stupid thing and hear and forward those stupid videos. You take the time to actually write, and your writing is good. This is the writing of somebody who's well educated.
Oh.
I love education. I am very passionate by education, and I can see immediately, and I'm like, this one here, I want to get to know her. Because she's obviously passionate about what she does. She has a very clear way of conveying it, and she actually writes good English. You are amazing. You are really amazing. You are amazing. I'm so happy. I'm getting to know you, and I really want to ensure that you are successful. Yeah. You are amazing. Yeah, one of a kind.
Thank you, and you too.
One of the kind.
You are amazing, because so many flowers to me. I feel like anyway. If it can help people, reach their goals, then I'm okay. So I take your flowers, but I would like to make sure that it will really be helpful to people. So thank you for appreciating what I do.
Yeah. I truly appreciate and value that. And also because from your position, you can serve both communities. You can serve the Anglophone community willing to speak French, and you can also serve the Francophone community wanting to speak English. So you are a very good person in between, a nice bridge to both communities, and you are extremely articulate and with a big smile, friendly. So you should be, the sky should be the limit for you. The sky should be the limit for you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. Proud of you. When I see my young sisters do something like that, valuable and passionate about it, it makes me feel proud.
So, reason why I'm here, because I think from what I've read on what you sent me, I think you have something powerful too, because you are helping people like me, like many others, unleash, let's say, unleash the power within, so to speak.
Yes. Yeah, this is a good word, unleash the power within. And actually, when I coach here, the name of the program, when I use an acronym, is called CEAV. CEAV stands for cultivate healthy, healthy mindset, optimize your choices and your habits, and empower yourself, unleash your God-given potential so you can go and achieve whatever dream, whatever rêve you have, and rejuvenate, revitalize.
Wow, what a wonderful acronym.
Yeah, I use CEAV, and because I maintain the French word so that I can let me share something with you. So when I'm teaching a class, when I'm doing it in English, I just want to show you just the introduction so that you see what I'm talking about. So I start to say, welcome, feel vibrant and energized all day long. And I want to go to the cœur. Bonjour. I'm like, people didn't tell you you're here for French 101? Okay, let's get started. So repeat after me. Si. You should repeat after me. Si.
Si.
O.
O.
Très bien. E.
E.
Très bien. U.
U.
Très bien. R.
R.
Très bien. Cœur.
Cœur.
Très bien. Welcome to CEAV, the program to help you change your lifestyle, optimize, empower, unveil, and rejuvenate. Cœur in French is love. You've got to get love for you to be here, to take this program, to change yourself, and for the love of your family. And il faut du cœur. It requires guts to be here because it's going to make you work. Okay, voila. And I get started. So what do I do is basically fairly simple. I work with corporations. I work with individuals. I work with families. I work with group. I work with people who want to really live a vibrant and energized lifestyle with mental clarity. I want the people who want to boost their performances. So people who are feeling sluggish because the health is going down the drain, the mood is going down the drain, the energy is going down the drain, and they've gained weight and the self-confidence is going down the drain. I help them find that again and feel vibrant and energized. And the way I do that, I embark on a lifestyle shift journey with them. And at the end of that's it. This is what I do. So I am a public speaker. So I talk a lot about that. This engineer talks because I want to bring the information to people for them to know that when it comes to their health, they have options. And when it comes to their health, they are in control. And they shouldn't be sitting there as victim. And when it comes to their mental and physical health, they are so intertwined, and there is hope they can do something about it. So I share my stories. I invite people, and then I have a coaching program, a 7 weeks program, where every week I teach you how to go about changing that lifestyle through experiential learning. I will talk, but then I'll take you into practical exercise. That we just did one exercise with one of my customers today about self-talk called compassionate curiosity. So what I did, I'm like, okay, you know what? We're going to do that compassionate curiosity. So I'm going to play that with you. You're going to start. It's amazing. So here, let me do escape here. And give me your best smile. Okay? So in the when we're doing that.
I see me behind. That's me.
To Dan, why don't you talk to yourself? Talk to yourself as a friend. What do you want to tell your friends?
Wow, you mean my twin? My twin sister.
The twin? No. This is your friend, Eliane.
My friend, okay.
Eliane, yeah. So you're talking to yourself, practicing that compassionate communication, kindness toward oneself. So talk to you. What do you want to tell you?
Okay, Eliane, I know you are a hard worker. You do your best. You want to do your best for your family, for your circle of family and friends, and you want to do good. And sometimes you are a bit perfectionist. You don't want to stop until it's really is done. But you need to rest. You need to calm down and just relax some time because uh, you need to save energy for the next day. Because if you keep pushing and not resting a little bit and relaxing, you are going to run through some burnout somehow. So please do relax. Don't be too stressed out. Okay, take it easy, and you'll make it. That's what.
Okay, so actually, let's take a picture of us.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a print screen. Okay.
Okay. Wow. I wasn't expecting such a. That's my first time to talk to my friend who's me. I mean, what does it mean?
Yes.
Why are you doing such? I mean, I felt like, wow.
So we are our own worst critic. We are so harsh on ourselves. So now I say, maybe it's because you don't see yourself. Now here is you. Assume this is your best friend. What are you going to tell that best friend?
Yeah.
Talk to your best friend. We are kind with others. We are not kind with ourselves.
Exactly.
We are always beating ourselves up. Oh, je suis comme ça, je suis comme ça. No, talk to yourself.
Yeah.
Do you really want to tell that to your best friend?
Wow. It was.
This is powerful, isn't it?
Yeah, eye-opening because I wasn't. Yeah, the word I was thinking of, because the way I talk to myself when I'm working, I'm beating myself up, like, yeah, push it. But now I was like, I mean, I was designed now. I was like, all I wanted to say is like, calm down, like, it's okay, take it easy. Like, I was talking to another person. I was seeing myself in the mirror, like, look at what you are doing to yourself. so yes,
yeah,
it was very powerful. Very powerful, actually. So tell me more. When did you start this coaching program?
I am a public speaker. So here.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I am an engineer, and I've been in the US here for more than 35 years, working in high tech. And I developed what is called the imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is, I was working for big corporations. Imposter syndrome is you are competent, but when you are in that conference room, you think that you are a fraud, that you don't deserve to be there, that people are going to find out that actually you don't know anything, and it's in there. So the way for me to cope with it, because imagine I grew up in Abidjan, in Adjamé. I was born in the Ivory Coast. I grew up in Abidjan, in Adjamé. You know Adjamé?
Exactly, Adjamé.
You know sapeur-pompier? So from that neighborhood to conference room of high-tech companies in America, it's like, they're going to find out that I am a fake. It's imposter syndrome. And the way I cope with that was I was working long hours. I was working. So I burned out, complete burnout and depression. I was diagnosed with depression when I was 14, 15 years old. And so depression plus burnout, it's like, a lethal combination. And I almost killed myself. And I gained weight. I got very sick, cholesterol, high blood pressure, acid reflux, you name it, I was a mess. And I learned about something called lifestyle medicine. For both the depression and all the chronic diseases, I applied it, it worked. And God said, darling, now that you know how it works, I want you to go back and bring that to your brothers and sisters out there. But I am not a doctor. It's like, you don't have to be a doctor to go do that. I want you to take this certificate and this certificate and no more certification. It's enough. And go and talk and go and bring it. So as soon as I was done with the certification, there is the doctor at the hospital who says, why don't you come and teach with me the day you are teaching? So I've been helping him teach the hospital employees. The last class, we even had 2 doctors. So I created a business to bring that information out. And lately, the Lord said to me, I want you to bring that to the people in Africa. So I'm preparing a trip to the Ivory Coast, where I am going to bring that. So I am looking for a lot of connections so that I can be on TV, on radio, on as many public, as many podcasts, as many places where people know I exist, because it makes me sad when I hear people say, oh, he got his retirement and he got a stroke, or he got a heart attack. Oh, he has diabetes. I gave a conference 2 days ago to the women of my alma mater about depression. There were 70 people in there. They're like, thank you so very much, because we're not talking enough about depression. So if I go on your channel, I want to talk about depression. I want to look straight in the eyes of African women, African men, to say, let's talk about depression. It is a disease and there is something we can do about it. You know, you have different ways of working on that. You also help the other aspect of your life. You get rid of high blood pressure. You get rid of insulin resistance, because it comes with your emotions, management of your emotions, management of your nutrition, your sleep, your exercise. The process that I use is something called lifestyle medicine. It's based on 6 pillars. What you put in your mouth, what you put in your head, what you have in your heart in terms of emotions, forgiveness, and what you do with your environment, how, you put your house, how do you take advantage of nature. For example, my dog is part of my therapy. It is like, so it's like, love, unconditional love, and this type of things. So this is what I do, and I'm passionate about it.
How?
So,
no comment.
This is my passion. This is my mission in life, my new mission in life, after doing a whole bunch of engineering and stuff, to ensure that, people are healthy.
Yeah, what you're saying, I mean, like, I'm drinking your words, and I'm swallowing everything, because it's so profound, and yeah, it's full of wisdom. What you're doing is so powerful. I'm very grateful.
Yeah. The results are amazing. After when somebody's telling me the doctor has decreased my medication, or I'm going to send you 2 of my last testimonials for the 2 last group that I've had. A woman saying that, I've started to love myself again, because I am feeling so much better. It's amazing. Like, what more gratification do I need?
How can we not fall into that narcissism? How not to be narcissistic? How can we differentiate? I mean, the love for yourself.
No, but when you have gained weight, and you used to be skinny, imagine yourself, and you gain, you are probably 20. You start disliking yourself. So when you start liking yourself again, it's not narcissism. Narcissism is very different. So, for example, you take somebody who's healthy looking, and it's all about them. I am this, I am that. They cannot see anything else. But in her case, it's like, she's looking at her. She's reconciling with herself, with her deep self, without promoting herself. She's just reconciling with herself. I'm loving myself again. I am reconciling with myself. I am coming together with myself. It's not narcissism. There is no fear for that. Actually, this is a healthy way for her to restore her mental well-being. That's self-acceptance. because she's starting rejecting herself, being disgusted by herself, by her own self. Now she's getting into the self-acceptance.